This episode discusses childhood sexual abuse and may be difficult for some viewers. So we ask that you take care of yourself as you watch. There are some stories that don't just inform you, they confront you. After watching the Netflix miniseries Filthy Rich, which examines the crimes of Jeffrey Epstein, I felt compelled to create this episode. But this issue is bigger than just one man. It's bigger than one documentary. It's bigger than one headline. This topic is personal for me. I understand what it feels like when childhood safety is interrupted and how far those ripple effects can travel into adulthood. Childhood sexual abuse, it's uncomfortable to talk about. It makes people shift in their seats. It makes conversations awkward. But silence, it's what protects predators. Silence is also what isolates victims. This topic is worthy of all our voices. So I'm asking you, don't just watch this. Listen, reflect, share it with someone, start a conversation. Because childhood should be sacred. Childhood should be protected. Childhood should be safe. Let's make childhood a safe place.
A letter of forgiveness for the child who didn't know. To the part of you that still carries this quietly, I remember you. I remember how small you felt, how confused, how you didn't have the language, how you didn't even know what was happening was wrong. You were a child. You trusted because that's what children are wired to do. You obeyed because you were taught to respect adults. You stayed quiet because you were scared. You froze because your body was protecting you. And now, years later, you replay it. You ask yourself, why didn't I scream? Why didn't I run? Why didn't I tell someone? But sweetheart, you were a child. You didn't have the direction. You didn't have the voice. You didn't have the power. What happened was never your fault. The responsibility belongs entirely to the person who violated you. I forgive you for surviving the only way you knew how. I forgive you for freezing. I forgive you for trusting. I forgive you for not knowing. You were innocent. You were naive. You were scared. And none of that makes you guilty. To the adult you became. Abuse does not end when the act ends. It follows. It changes how we connect to friends, male and female. It changes how we experience intimacy. It can show up as embarrassment in marriage, as shame in the bedroom, as emotional distance we can't explain. It can impact divorce rates. It can distort our ability to trust. It can weaken confidence, personally and professionally. Some of us overachieve to outrun it. Some sabotage relationships because closeness feels unsafe. Some stay silent for decades, tortured by memories and paralyzed by should've, would've, could've. And when we finally try to speak, sometimes we're met with discomfort, dismissal, minimization. Not everyone is equipped to hold this truth. That does not mean your truth is wrong. It means their capacity is limited. This letter is for the victims connected to names the world knows. Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, P. Diddy. And it is just as much for the millions whose perpetrators were not famous. This includes girls. This includes boys. This includes men who were taught to stay silent. This includes women who were told to move on. Your pain is not less valid because the headline wasn't national. You are not broken. You are someone who endured something that never should have happened, and you are still here. That is strength. Steps toward healing. Start small. 1. Journal without editing yourself. Write what happened, write what you felt, write what you still feel. Getting it out of your body and onto paper matters. 2. Seek trauma-informed therapy. EMDR, somatic therapy, cognitive processing therapy. Specialized tools exist for trauma recovery. You do not have to untangle this alone. 3. Consider reporting and when and if you are ready. Reporting is a personal decision. It can be empowering. It is not required for your healing. The power is in choice, something you were denied before. If someone brushes off your experience, do not retreat back into darkness. Find people who have the capacity to support you. To the parents, do not unconsciously burden your children with fear. Armor them with knowledge. Give them proper names for their body parts, clear language about boundaries, permission to say no, even to adults. A plan of action if something feels wrong. Before a sleepover, ask, who will be in the home overnight? Are there older siblings? Who is supervising? What are the sleeping arrangements for sports or social activities? Is there a 2-adult rule? Are one-on-one sessions allowed? What are the reporting procedures? Follow up with your child regularly. Did anything make you uncomfortable? Did anyone ask you to keep a secret? Did you ever feel alone when you didn't want to be? Start conversations early, before preschool age. Create affirmations like, my voice matters. My body belongs to me. I can tell a safe adult anything. Confidence is built through calm, consistent dialogue. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are not just a survivor. You are a warrior. Your past does not dictate your future. Continue to let your light shine. With light and love, Gabby.
This episode should not be a replacement for therapy or legal advice. If this episode stirred something in you, we want you to know that you are not alone. Childhood sexual abuse affects every demographic. It crosses race, gender, religion, income, and geography. But we want you to know that healing is possible, wholeness is possible, and support does exist. At the end of this episode, we'll provide resources, so stay tuned. Now, if you're considering reporting abuse, whether recent or historic, you have the option to contact your local law enforcement agency or Child Protective Services. A hotline advocate can help you to understand your options with confidence before you make a decision. Hear this clearly. Not everyone will know how to respond to your story. Some may minimize it because they are uncomfortable. But don't let that allow you to retreat into silence because someone else lacks capacity. Find safe people. Find professional support. Find your voice when you're ready. And if you're a parent, let awareness guide you, not fear. Build open dialogue. Build confidence in your children. Build safety. We are not just survivors, we are cycle breakers. We are protectors. We are warriors, building safer futures. Remember, your pain does not cancel your power. Your past does not define your future. And again, I say, let's make childhood a safe place.